HYGK 307 circuit breaker analyzer is applied to measure the mechanical characteristic of all kinds of circuit breaker. Please make collection are as follow if you make test in internal trigger. First, please make grounding collection for the tester. The second, collect the 3 move contacts of the circuit breaker together. And then collect the 3 move contacts to the ground. The third, connect the contact signal detector unit. The yellow cable to the static contact A. Green cable to the static contact B. And the red cable to the static contact C. Finally, collect the command cable to the circuit breaker operation coil. The red command cable is collected to the closing coil. The green cable is collected to the opening coil, and the black cable is collected to the common of the opening and closing coil. Collect the power supply cable and switch on the power supply. All collections are finished. Please enter the test set window and setting parameters according to the nameplate of the sample circuit breaker. Please select the general 10 milliseconds or 10 mm if you aren't sure about speed definition of the sample circuit breaker. Please install the travel sensor to phase B if you want to measure the closing speed and opening speed. Please set the time scope to be 500 milliseconds if the sample circuit breaker operation time is less than 500 milliseconds. Otherwise, set the time scope to be 1000 milliseconds. The prep time should be 0 milliseconds if you test in internal trigger mode. Set the trigger mode in internal and select the sensor according to the installed mode. Set the standard travel and the rated operation voltage according to the instruction of sample circuit breaker. Please press the confirm button after setting the parameters, otherwise all the settings won't be saved. Select the closing test if the state of sample circuit breaker is opening, and select opening test if the state of sample circuit breaker is closing. The test will be finished immediately when start button is pressed down. The port curve will be shown firstly when test is finished, and you can find the operation time value in the timetable window. Also, you can find other test results by direction keys. Please collect the opening and closing command terminal to external power supply if you make test in external trigger mode. and then connect the external trigger detect cable to the command coil. For example, if we make closing test, please connect detect cable to the closing coil terminal. Set the parameters of the test in external trigger mode. And start the closing test before switch on the power supply of closing coil circuit. If we make opening test, please connect detect cable to the opening coil terminal, set the parameters of the test in external trigger mode, and start the opening test before switch on the power supply of opening coil circuit. You can find the operation time value in the timetable window. Also, you can find other test results by direction keys.